back with John Deaton. So let's just remind people, you just said that you lived in Roxbury. You went to school in Massachusetts. You grew up in Detroit. You lived in Rhode Island until very recently. Now you're here in Massachusetts. And why here? Why Massachusetts? Why did you move here? Well, aside from running for Senate?
No. I've welcomed any comparison of Massachusetts credentials to me and any other candidate, especially Senator Warren. Did you know that I was selected to represent the United States Marine Corps, to represent the entire Commonwealth in 1994's Judge Advocate Law contract? I beat out Harvard, BC, BU, and Suffolk law students. And for 22 years, a licensed attorney in the Commonwealth representing working families, iron workers, shipyard workers, pipe fitters, plumbers, auto mechanics, engineers, electricians. These are the people I've been sitting with, talking to for 2 decades about important issues in Massachusetts.
And so you put your home in Rhode Island up for sale a few months ago. It's still up for sale. Are you permanently living in Massachusetts? Are you sort of renting? How is that working?
I live in Swansea, and we are currently looking for a home in Massachusetts. But my daughter and the functional equivalent of my stepdaughter are still in school, so we have to do the final move with my family.
So where do you live?
I live in Swansea.
You do live in Swansea, yes. Okay.
Yes.
And why are you here in Massachusetts?
Well, I might live in Woburn because I'm always there.
Right, because you're there, right. But why are you here in Massachusetts? Is it simply to run for Senate?
No.
You know what I'm asking.
No, I understand what you're asking, but we were moving anyways. But like I said, I am deeply connected. You don't represent working families for 22 years across the Commonwealth. That kind of connection, representing the Marine Corps, the Commonwealth and the Marine Corps, I'm deeply connected to the Commonwealth.
All right, you've never held public office, and you've chosen U.S. Senate to be the first office you run for.
That's bold.
Why are you doing that? Most people would maybe say, oh, well, I'll run for a seat on my local town board.
I'll tell you why. Because we face so many crises: illegal immigration, debt. 40% of Americans don't have $500 set aside in case of an emergency. 1 million lives lost to opioid addiction, foreign wars, inflation crushing working families. But the greatest crisis is one of leadership in Washington, D.C., because the elites like Elizabeth Warren fuel division and keep us separated. And we need someone.
This is a big office for your first run.
Because I have the skill set to do it. And I tell you, I have the skill set better than Elizabeth Warren. I give her the benefit of the doubt. 12 years ago, I think she had good intentions, but she's the epitome of what happens in Washington, D.C. Remember, she was going to hold the bankers accountable. She pounded the table about that. They now write her bills. That's what people are sick and tired of, and that's why I'm in this race, and it's why I'm going to retire Senator Warren.
It's the Senate that votes on Supreme Court justices. I want to ask you about the flag controversies right now surrounding the Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. An upside-down American flag flew outside of his Virginia home in 2021. The New York Times is reporting that the Appeal to Heaven flag flew outside of his summer home in New Jersey last year. That flag, of course, was also seen on the January 6th riot at the Capitol. What's your reaction to this?
My reaction is the Supreme Court is the supreme law of the land, and people need faith in their institutions, especially that one. So I would hope that Judge Alito would do what I would do. I wouldn't be in that situation, but he should recuse himself anything related to those activities.
But he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to, but listen, the laws, the conflict laws, they want you to not even have an appearance of impropriety. So the best thing to do is to keep the faith in the institution and don't bring that into question. So that's what I would do if I were in his shoes.
Do you think the general public has faith in this institution? I mean, they have lifetime terms right now.
I think all of our federal, the public's losing faith in all our federal agencies, including the Supreme Court. We've got to get people who are nonpartisan. The biggest difference, or one of the biggest differences between me and Senator Warren, is I will be loyal to Massachusetts and America. That's my test. Not party, not agenda, not a person.
Our thanks again to John Deaton. We appreciate your time this Sunday morning. We do.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.